that all about?
I don't quite know.
Who are those men?
Oh, I don't know, senor.
Oh. Well, I'd better ask the maitre d'.
No, please. Look, I'll be all right in a moment. Don't make a scene.
The scene has already been made.
We'll walk. You stay.
I simply don't understand it. He's an old friend of mine. I used to work with him in the bank at Palermo.
Well, you could be mistaken after all those years.
I'm positive he's Dino Cartelli. He's lost a little weight, but he really hasn't changed. Why, we used to go to the beach every weekend. We dated the same girls. We were... Well, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry you had to be involved.
Not at all.
Look, here's my card. I'm still with the bank. If ever you're in London...
You'll loan me £100,000.
I might not go that far, but I do appreciate your help.
You know, you might feel better if you had something to eat.
I don't think I could face food. I'll just toddle off to my hotel. But thank you again very much, Mr.
The name is Templar. Simon Templar.
Mr. Templar, it is too early for lunch.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not hungry. The incident last night. Englishman with a cane sat here.
Incident?
He saw it happen.
So what happened?
Just after I came in, 4 men were going out. One of them had a tan suit. What's his name?
Non capisco.
Tu capisci molto bene. He's a regular, right?
Non lo so.
Name Dino Cartelli.
I don't know, signore. I don't know nobody of that name.
Well, then, think of another, anyone that pops into your head.
My head is empty.
Get brave. Get rich.
Please, signore, scusi. I cannot help you.
You just lost your 5-star rating.
We have so many customers, senor. It's impossible to remember each one.
Well, I only want one name. One name, and this is yours.
I dare not, senor.
How many kids the wife have to feed, Charlie? All right, then an address. Charlie, where does he live?
Hotel Medina.
Grazie.
Yes, sir. There is a trade at 1450.
Grazie. Back.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, you have a guest, Italian-American, mid-40s, wears expensive silk suits. He dropped this cigar case.
Ah, you must mean Signor Di Stamio.
Oh, surely not Carlo Di Stamio.
Alessandro Di Stamio. I'll see that he gets it.
I tell you what, why don't you ring his room and I'll give it to him myself.
But he left this morning.
Then how are you going to see that he gets it?
When he returns, he has a suite here permanently. Leave your name. If there is a reward,
You've already given it to me. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Mr. Templar?
Well?
Signor Di Stamio would like to see you.
Yes, and I'd like to see him too. Where are we going?
Airport, signore.
Ischia or Capri? Capri.
How did you find me in all this crowd? Allow me. To Lily. Nice name. From Al. Nasty name. No mention of love. Here.
Thanks.
22-carat gold. Adds up to an old story, or am I wrong? Are you receiving me?
Strength 5.
English, London area.
That's right.
Were you ever a long-distance runner? Marvelous leg muscles.
I used to be a dancer with a troupe in Rome.
And now you're with Al in Capri.
It pays better, and it's warmer than London.
And may get warmer still.
Templar. We're glad you could make it.
I nearly didn't. Hardly a thing to wear.
I'm sorry about the clothes. My men get a little too enthusiastic. $3,000 cover it.
Oh, the clothes, but hardly the inconvenience.
Lily drinks. What do you have?
I only drink with friends.
Good. Brandy and soda.
I take it that disposes of the preliminaries.
You may take that, Templar.
Then let's get to the point.
By all means. Why are you asking questions about me?
Your whole life history fascinates me.
It does? I don't know why. I was born in Sicily. Poor but respectable family. I emigrated to the United States of America. I went into business. I made some money.
Yes, that's it. You are the famous Al Destamio. Well, it all comes back to me now.
I'll get it.
Meaning my little trouble with the Internal Revenue Department.
Little trouble. That's cute, considering you were deported.
Racial discrimination, because I'm Italian-born. They deported every man in the United States of America who cooked his tax returns. The country'd be empty.
Yes, but you were also arrested for fraud.
The case was dismissed.
Oh, why?
Insufficient evidence.
Ah, yes, because a key witness died suddenly.
You are quite right.
It's for you, Palermo.
The old hometown.
Excuse me.
Want some advice? Go easy.
And mind you is pull out before I start breaking his world up.
What?
You heard.
Dear man, have you any idea what you're taking on?
No, but I'll pick it up as I go along.
You won't get 6 feet. Well, maybe, laid out in your best suit.
My only suit.
Sure you won't have a drink?
Yes, darling, with you. Scotch.
Soda or water?
Water. And one question.
Ice?
Have you ever heard of Dino Cartelli?
Tell me, Mr. Templar, do you water ski?
Tell him, Mr. Templar, do you ski on the water?
Only when there's an hour in the month. Dino Cartelli.
Look, I'm getting sick of this cat. Who is this Cartelli anyway?
Houston thought it was you.
He was wrong, you know.
Is that why you had him murdered?
Look, I don't like that kind of talk, not even in fun. I am a respectable businessman, Mr. Templar. I'm chairman of a dozen companies.
Quite a jump from being teller in the City and Continental Bank, Palermo. I wonder how you did it. You're going to find out.
Mr. Templar, please, go back wherever you came from, quietly. You just remember this isn't London or New York.
Whatever you say, Dino.
Alessandro Destamio. Don't you forget it.
Don't you forget it, Dino. Come on, Lily. Oh. Visits up.
You're really not afraid of him.
Are you?
You've got to be joking. A cigar burn.
Why don't you leave him?
If you'd ever been really afraid of somebody, you'd know. I go when he's tired of me. That's when I go. And to make sure, he keeps me stony broke.
$500, that should get you back to London.
Watch it.
No, I can't take it.
Why not? It's Al's money. Goodbye, Lily.
Thank you, sir. Next flight to Palermo, 3 o'clock, gate 7.
Thank you. Morning.
Signore.
I'm trying to locate one of your employees. It's a number of years since he was here, but he could possibly have been transferred to another branch.
His name?
Dino Cartelli.
One moment, please.
Please. Grazie. Won't you sit down, Mr.
Templar. Simon Templar. Thank you.
Cigarette?
No, thanks.
Mr. Templar, did you know Dino Cartelli well?
Well, as a matter of fact, I never met him. An old friend of his, James Houston, asked me to look him up if ever I came to Palermo.
I suppose Houston doesn't know.
Doesn't know what?
Mr. Templar, Dino Cartelli has been dead many years. It's a terrible tragedy.
Well, what happened?
No one will ever know exactly. He was dead when I found him in the morning, shot. The vault was blown open, everything gone. Dino surprised the thieves. He tried to resist, and they killed him. I'm very sorry to have to tell you this.
Well, thank you. That's all I want to know.
Houston will be deeply shocked when he hears about it.
I doubt that.
But he and Dino were very good friends.
Houston is dead, too. The other night in Naples. He was murdered.
No.
No, grazie.
on, Captain.
Attack me with it.
Name?
Templar.
Why you attacked his men?
I attacked them. Now, come on. Some of these people saw what happened. You saw it.
He saw nothing, senor.
Get after him. He's the one who came up with the knife.
You are under arrest.
While you're busy playing post office, the killer's building himself a nice crack-proof alibi.
Your passport, please.
I suppose you like my Diners Club card? American Express? How about my international driver's license?
A notorious man. Simon Templar, we do not like international criminals who pose as tourists.
Oh, now, come on, there were at least a dozen witnesses who saw what happened.
There's much doubt among the witnesses, and your reputation is far from spotless. Now tell us, what was the quarrel between you and these men you attacked?
I attacked.
Answer my question.
Am I being formally charged?
Most certainly, signore.
You mean you're really going through with this farce, huh? Oh, I see. I'm beginning to get the picture slowly.
Answer my question, please. He refuses. In that case, Mr. Templar, I shall have no alternative but to hold
You
you
have at least three alternatives. One, examine that knife for fingerprints. You won't find mine. Two, round up some of those witnesses. And three, find the killer.
Take him away.
Buongiorno. Ah, you must be Signor Templar, the gentleman who's been so savagely attacked. I'm Marco Ponti, the agente investigativo here.
My pleasure, believe me.
I've just come back from the mortuary. Your attacker was a local villain by the name of Tonio Mariotti. He deserved it. Eh, Maresciallo? The other man was probably his cousin, Gino Mariotti. We will catch him. You'll be in town for a few days, I hope, so you can identify him.
Of course.
Then we need not detain you any longer. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
I'm free to go.
Since you have nothing more to say, yes.
Thank you. General?
I regret to have kept you past your lunch hour. Try the Capriccio, one block down on the other side of the street. The best food in Palermo.
Thanks, I will.
Che sta facendo?
Order now, sir? No, thanks. I'll give him a few more minutes. Thank you, sir.
You were expecting.
You made it pretty obvious.
Signor Templar, I have decided to trust you.
Well, that makes you unique in Palermo.
I know about Houston's murder in Naples and that you visited Alessandro Di Stamio in Capri.
You are well informed.
I've got to be. The point is, my friend, we're at war with the mafia.
Di Stamio?
A Don. One of their top men.
That explains a lot.
Gino Mariotti will not be found unless I capture him personally. And if I do get him, there'll be witnesses who will swear it was you who attacked him. And nothing will ever make him confess that he even knows Destamio. He'll die before he talked.
And if he talked?
Let us have lunch. Hmm? And since you're paying, I'll order something very expensive.
Why not? Santo.
I've been specially appointed by the Anti-Mafia Parliamentary Commission and given the widest possible authority. How long will you be staying in Sicily?
That depends.
But you are after Destamio's blood, right?
Let's say his hide.
Delicate distinction. I'm after both. Not only his, but all of them. Fear stalks this island. The Mafia is everywhere. If I'm to break it, I need your help.
You have it. Where do I start?
We know that the present head of the Mafia is dying.
Who is it?
That we don't know. But we do know that there'll be a gathering of the Dons soon, this week perhaps, to choose a successor. I want you to find out where.
That's quite an assignment.
Your pulse quickens. She lunches here every Thursday. That is why I suggested you did the same. I wanted you to see her.
Why?
I want you to cultivate her, to get to know her.
Who is she?
You know her uncle. She's Gina Destamio.
Buongiorno, sono Simon Temple, ho un appuntamento con la signorina Gina.
Prego.
Grazie. Buongiorno.
Aspetta qui, signore.
Good afternoon, Signora.
I am Donna Maria Destamio.
How do you do?
Your business?
Oh, just a social call. I'm a friend of your brother's. He asked me to come and see you.
I never receive my brother's friends. Good afternoon.
Alessandro insisted I come. In fact, it was an order.
Why?
Well, I think he's worried about you.
I am quite well. You can tell him that.
Well, it's not your health that concerns him.
It has been a hot day. Perhaps you would like a cold drink before you leave.
You're too kind.
Porto del Vermouth. Ghiaccio e soda. You know my brother well?
Intimately, Donna Maria.
You are associated with him in business?
Oh, very closely. We have all sorts of mutual interests.
Oh, non sapevo che avevamo un ospite.
Non ti vergogni a farti vedere così, mezza nuda di fronte a un straniero?
Oh, don't mind me.
I sunbathe in the garden. Donna Maria disapproves of bikinis.
I don't.
This is my niece, Gina, Signor Templar.
Signorina?
Weren't you in Capriccios at lunchtime?
Oh, I'm glad you noticed.
He is a friend of Alessandro's.
Alessandro? How wonderful. How is he? Have you seen him recently?
Oh, he's fine. I saw him yesterday in Capri.
Oh, you must tell me all about him. I haven't seen him for years. Are you staying in Palermo for long?
My plans are fluid.
You know it well?
Palermo? Not as well as I'd like to. Tell me, what should I see?
Oh, everything. The cathedral, the Palatino Chapel, Zisa. Oh, and you must drive out to Monreale.
Oh, perhaps you'd come with me.
I'd love to.
My niece cannot accompany you. There are professional guides to do that.
Cara, you know that you don't mean that.
Yes, I'm sure you don't. Alessandro insisted that Gina showed me around.
Well, I will look in my diary and see if there is a day when I can spare her. Excuse me.
Ah, Amlette, mettilo lì, per favore.
Un certo signor Templar, signor Simon Templar, è qui. Sì, è arrivato.
All we have is vermouth.
Oh, fine, with soda and ice. I'm afraid your aunt doesn't like me.
Oh, don't mind Donna Maria. Her bark is, how do you say? Worse than her bite.
They're so different, she and Alessandro.
Alessandro. Isn't he wonderful? He takes care of all of us. Pays the bills. You know, he sent me to school in Switzerland for 10 years. And yet he never comes to see us.
Never?
No. It's 2 years now he's back from the States. You'd think he'd come and visit just for a few days.
Well, he's quite busy.
It is getting very late, Signore. It would not be polite to allow a good friend of Alessandro's to leave at such an hour. Will you stay to dinner?
Oh, yes, please.
Thank you, I'd love to.
I will go and speak with the servants. Excuse me.
We never ask anybody to dinner. You must have hypnotized her.
Oh, I should imagine there's a simpler explanation.
Relax, Al. Leave everything to me.
I will, Giorgio, but don't louse it up. Miss me while I'm in Palermo?
You know I will.
Give me a brandy and soda. Well. Sudden capital gains. Templar?
Yes.
Why?
No reason.
Lily, dear, men do not give women $500 for no reason.
He said I was to buy myself a present.
Why?
He likes me.
Why?
I guess the same reason you do.
Probably because it's the only thing you're good for. Bring me the drink. Lily, dear, don't ever do anything stupid. Don't even think about it, because if you do, and I do throw you out, you will be unemployable in every sense of the word. Do you understand?
But Templar made me take it. I was going to give it back to you.
You're a good and obedient girl. I have a little surprise for you. As a reward for your loyalty and devotion, I'm taking you to Palermo with me. And you'd be delighted.
Olive schiacciati. I hope that you like them.
Looks delicious.
And
Grazie.
please have some bread. We make it here.
Thank you.
And it will be permissible for Gina to accompany you tomorrow to Palermo.
I'm overwhelmed.
Oh, pane. Pane.
Oh, don't mind Lo Zio. He's very old. He doesn't hear much, and he understands even less. Still, he is happy.
That's probably why.
Buon appetito, tutti.
Delicious dinner, Donna Maria.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Do tell us more about Alessandro.
Well, he'll probably do that himself when he sees you.
My brother is coming to Palermo.
Yes, for the meeting, surely you knew.
Meeting?
I can hardly believe that I'm going to see him after all these years.
I don't suppose you know where the meeting's being held.
I do not. I'm not informed of my brother's business.
Alessandro, I warn him. Tell him not to go to Rome.
See, it is past your bedtime. We will now have coffee and brandy.
Well, I feel I'm outstaying my welcome. I'll let you good people go to bed.
Perhaps you will dine with us again, Signore.
I look forward to it. Well, Donna Maria, don't worry, I can see myself out. Thank you once again. I'll see you tomorrow, Jean.
I'll come with you to the car.
No. You must look after Lo Zio. He will not go to sleep until Gina has said good night to him.
Quite understand.
So, I'll see you in the morning at 10 o'clock.
Fine. Donna Maria.
Un minuto. Due, uno, zero.
Eccolo. Santo.
Don't do that.
You know, you ought to be more careful. I could have hit you first and put the light on afterwards.
I'll remember that. Well, how did it go? Any luck?
Not from your angle, I'm afraid. How about you?
Checked through the police files this evening. Found that Dino Cartelli was killed in a bank robbery. But he died from a shotgun blast. His face was blown away.
So, how did they identify him?
Clothing, personal effects.
Then Cartelli and Destamio could be the same man.
Exactly. And if we can prove that, we might be able to get him on a murder charge for killing the man who had his face blown away.
Yes, well, he nearly did an encore for you tonight. His goons blew up my car. You know, Marco, I'm getting a strange feeling about Destamio and me. It's not just his hide I'm after anymore. It's his blood.
This strange feeling, Simon, is the Sicilian sickness. Contagious. We call it Vendetta.
Gina, vorrei dirti... Oh, Mr. Templar, I forgot.
I'm sure you did, Donna Maria.
Don't worry, Donna Maria, I won't be late.
Vendetta. Donna Maria seems surprised to see me.
Now that you mention it, she did. Why?
I've no idea. Exactly, Gina. Luzia mentioned something last night about warning Alessandro not to go to Rome. What do you mean?
It was years ago, I don't remember. Alessandro was very sick and Donna Maria was afraid he would die. He went to see this doctor in Rome.
And recovered?
Yes. Then he emigrated to America. Why do you ask?
Just idle curiosity. Where shall we go?
I have the whole tour worked out.
Good.
Ciao Alessandro, come va? Ciao, benvenuto qua, signore. Dici benvenuto, grazie. Benvenuto, grazie. Sono di Venezia. Oh, bambino, come va?
Thank you. You fix that little matter?
I couldn't, huh? Well, we tried, but he got away.
Well, where is he now?
Rubbernecking with your niece.
Gina?
Yes.
Get into the car. Look, gentlemen, I'm sorry. A personal problem has arisen. I'll call you as soon as I can.
But you have no time.
Don Pasquale wants you now.
It is an order. We must go at once.
Right.
Andiamo.
Drop her off and then stake out Templa's Hotel. You know where it is?
The Reale.
Well, this time do it properly, you understand? I want him dead.
The cathedral was completed in 1698, and those gardens were laid out by Cardinal... Oh, I am sorry.
For what?
For boring you.
It's not you, Gina, believe me. It's just when it comes to cathedrals.
You can take them or leave them. But it was you who asked me to take you sightseeing.
True.
Then why did you ask if it bores you?
Well, because I wanted to meet you, get to know you.
Is that why you came to our house, Simon? To meet me?
No, it's your uncle I'm interested in.
I thought so. You've been asking questions all morning.
Gina, is he important to you?
But of course, without Alessandro, we would have starved.
You ever wondered where all the money came from?
I have no idea.
Would you like me to tell you, Gina? Would you like me to tell you where all the money comes from that you've been living off? Would you like me to tell you what your good, kind uncle is? He's a mafia don.
That's not true. You're lying.
The only time I've lied is when I told your aunt I was a friend of Alessandro. I'm afraid I'm not. I'm out to get him, and he knows it. That's why his men tried to kill me yesterday.
Kill you?
Twice.
Well, why would he want to kill you?
Because I know something that would ruin him with the mafia. I know that he is not the real Alessandro Destanio.
Of course he's the real Alessandro.
How can you be so sure?
But if what you say is true, then where is the real Alessandro?
I think he died nearly 20 years ago.
You know, there is one way that we could make certain.
How?
Whatever Donna Maria and Lozio pretend, they would never allow Destanio to be buried anywhere but in the family vault.
Tell me where it is.
In the cemetery of Santa Croce.
Who is it?
Lily,
What the devil are you doing in
what
Palermo?
have you I found you? You've got to get out now, this second.
What are you talking about?
They're coming to kill you. I heard Al telling Georgia at the airport.
So that's all right. Where is he?
He went off with some friends in a car.
Where to?
I don't know.
Lily, it's important.
Oh, Simon, please, please, you've got to get out now.
Okay. You were right.
Oh, Simon, what will I do? They'll find out I warned you and they'll kill me.
Lily, I'm going to put you on a bus to Cefalù. When you get there, go to the Hotel Savoia. Lock yourself in your room, have all your meals sent up. Wait there till you hear from me, okay?
Please come with me.
I can't. I have something important to do here.
Viene il dottore.
Ah. A deported goon.
I do admire your sense of humor, Mr. Templar.
Pretty sneaky of you having your boys waiting for me in the crypt.
I thought so.
How did you know I was going to the old family bone box anyway? Gina tell you?
Did Gina know you were going?
No, but she was smart enough to have guessed.
Mr. Templar, I must admit I am somewhat concerned.
I must admit, I don't give a damn.
I want to know where Lily is.
I've no idea.
We'll see.
Are you allergic to scopolamine?
Only to quacks.
Scusa, ma Don Pasquale la desidera.
Wait a minute. You may consider this a temporary reprieve, Mr. Templar.
Who exactly is Don Pasquale?
Don Pasquale is the supreme head of the mafia.
He's also very sick, I understand.
He's dying.
So they'll be electing a new chief?
Yes.
Which could be Alessandro.
Perhaps.
As a matter of interest, where are we?
You ask too many questions, Mr. Templar.
Lei è mandato sopra.
Isn't that nice?
Come closer. Simon Templar, you have given us trouble before.
Flattered you remember.
Oh, not that it matters, but you have the wrong ideas of us.
I don't.
The mafia has an iron morality, Mr. Templar. Did you know that at the end of the Second War, no less than 30 gangs of organized bandits terrorized Sicily?
And now there's only one.
One organization only. But there is order now. Trade is flourishing. We are harsh, that is true. But we are also just. Why is he here?
He's making trouble for me.
What kind of trouble?
Well, Al here doesn't like being called by his real name.
Shut up.
What do you mean, real name?
Oh, didn't you know? Thought everyone would have known here. He was Dino Cartelli before he went to America.
That's a lie. Everybody knows my family.
And what a fine, upstanding mafia family the Destamios are. A good background for your successor, Don Pasquale. The only fly in the ointment is that Dino here isn't a member of it.
Don Pasquale, may I respectfully suggest...
One moment, Alessandro. Who is this Dino Cartelli?
A cheap little crook who turned over a Palermo bank some 20 years ago. To escape the police, he bought his way into an old and, by your standards, respected family. The breadwinner of which had just died in Rome. The real Alessandro d'Estamio.
Oh, what is your answer to this, Alessandro?
Contempt.
Yes, contempt for you, Don Pasquale, and the entire Mafia Code.
And what about your contempt, Mr. Templar? For us? And for the truth?
That's different. Out of everyone in this room, only two people have no reason to lie. You and I.
And how do you reason this?
We are both about to die.
So, you may now leave us to think over what you have said.
Shall we, Dino?
Goodbye, Simon Templar. We will never meet again.
I know. I'm going that way.
Alessandro.
Don Pasquale, all I can say is he's lying.
You'll have to say more than that. We are patient listeners.
If Templar is telling the truth, then you hold.
He didn't say that. Oh, gentlemen. It is very simple. There is his niece, Gina. There is his sister, Donna Maria d'Estamio. Oh, they will tell the truth. And now, if you please, Alessandro, my medicine.
No glass. Give me the gun. Cover him. He's trying to get round to the front of the house.
Come on, search the hillside.
You man up there!
You! Yeah, you, get up there!
You must have got past this. Come on.
Everybody back!
eyes on the road.
Si. Si.
Dámelo. Pasa, pasa.
Your safest bet's right in the middle of the road, amigo. Don't let him pass you. Just keep going like that.
Passa, Navate! Non passo!
Keep going. But, Signore, the regulations.
I'm making the regulations. Right, I tell you, step on the brake with all your weight. Now!
Who is it?
Simon.
Come in, Templar. Face the door.
You to a hospital.
No, Simon, not hospital. Alessandro will never forgive me for running out, and if he finds me, he'll kill me.
I'll never touch you again, I promise you, Lily. Polizia Palermo. Vorrei parlare con Marco Ponti. Dove sta? Grazie. Palermo 1009.
Pronto?
Gina. Simon.
Simon?
I need your help. I'm in Cefalo. Marco Ponti will know a place where Lily will be safe.
You can call him from my house.
idiot.
Templar made 2 phone calls from here. One to police headquarters and one to this number. Come on.
Gina!
The girl has been hurt.
No. You cannot bring her in here. No, I forbid it. You cannot do this. Please, no.
Get some bandages.
No, child, no, you do not understand. It is impossible. She must go to a doctor, to
Look, if you
hospital.
don't want to help, go away. Amiletta, vieni qua.
Sì, signorina?
Portami subito dell'acqua calda e dei fasci.
Sì, subito. No, Ameletta, you are not to bring them. Per l'amor di Dio, listen to me, child.
Then I'll get it myself.
Vai, Ameletta, vai. Wait. So you forced me to tell you, huh?
That our beloved Alessandro is a mafia thug, that you are in league with him, and that he's out to kill Simon Templar, I already know.
You know, but don't you understand?
I understand perfectly. But by helping Mr. Templar and the girl, at least we can expiate some of our sins.
Signorina.
Hello, pronto?
Mr. Templar, for all our sakes, will you please leave this house?
La questore di Paramo.
What? What are you doing?
Something you should have done 20 years ago. Pronto? Marco Ponte, subito.
What is it?
Alessandro,
Run, out the back way, quick.
I'm not leaving that girl.
I'll hide you.
Gina, we cannot.
We must. Simon, in here.
What if they...
Delay them.
But how? What do I say?
Lie, it won't be the first time.
Flowers.
Donna Maria, for once remember who you are.
Donna Maria, my dear sister.
What do you want?
Paying a little visit to my favorite relative. You two upstairs. You take the cellar. Giorgio, this floor.
You promised you would keep away from us. How dare you force your way in
Donna
like
Maria,
this?
you are a joke. This great lady act, this mellow decay. It's over. Sicilian aristocracy has been dead for 100 years.
Our family is one of the finest.
Your family is broke. Now, look, we had a bargain. Your name in return for my money. I've kept my part of it. I paid for all this. I sent Gina to school. You just remember that if it wasn't for me, you would be selling melons in the market. Oh, well. Rosio. Hey, you remember me, Alessandro? Huh?
Alessandro, si.
You're a smart old man. You seen Templar today?
Si.
You talk nonsense.
Where? Huh?
Flowers.
I don't believe it. The last time I saw you, you were... Oh, hi. Now you've grown into something quite beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, is this any way to treat your long-lost uncle? Come here. Yes, you've grown into something quite remarkable.
Nothing.
The garden. And now I want my devoted and loving family to answer a few questions. No, you'll be truthful. Has Templar been here?
No.
Donna Maria?
No.
Flowers. Si.
telephoned this house less than an hour ago. From Cefalu. Who'd you talk to?
Me?
What about?
He was with a girl. She was hurt. He asked me to come and get them.
Go on.
I drove them to the hospital.
What hospital?
Santa Maria.
And then?
Then I came home.
All this in less than an hour.
I'm a fast driver.
So, Templa's in Santa Maria now.
I suppose so.
Well, let's take a look, huh? Yeah.
No sign of them.
I believe we found him. Gina, you and I must have a long talk. I want to know all about you. Well, it's been charming. Not exactly a festive family reunion, but charming. You're telling me the truth about Templar. Of course you are. You're a great lady. However, just to make absolutely sure, I think I'll take Gina with me.
No.
She's my niece. I'm devoted to her. She'll be perfectly all right, provided Templa's in that hospital.
No. Wait.
Please, Donna Maria. I'll be fine. Really, I will.
Gina.
Signor Templar, I hope you're satisfied with what you have accomplished.
Where's Gina?
He has taken her away. If anything happens to that child...
If he harms her, I'll kill him. I we should have turned left back there.
We don't go to Don Pasquale's yet.
Was the army?
Exactly.
Bene, avanti.
A picked company, flown especially from Rome a week ago. Maggiore, this is Simon Templar.
I heard much about you, Signore.
Major?
I'm very glad you're with us. Now, quickly, what can you tell me?
Their head, Don Pasquale, is dying, and all the mafia dons are at his bedside.
Ah, excellent. We can attack at once, capture them all.
Maggiore, there's a little problem.
The problem?
They're holding a girl, Gina D'Estamio, prisoner.
You suggest I should be concerned about some girl?
I'm concerned, Major. I'd like to try and get her out before you attack.
But how?
Well, there is a way. Don Pasquale's house is here. Grazie. 10 minutes, okay?
No, I will not accept you. Not while there is still some question as to your true identity.
Judge, I'll fetch my niece.
Arrivederci. Arrivederci.
If you need proof, she will tell you who I am. Tell him, Gina. Tell him I'm your uncle, Alessandro Destamio.
Don't bother, Gina. Over here quickly. Stand where you are. Nice and still. You, Skinny. Bulge under your armpit. Get rid of it. Slowly.
There's only 2 shots in that thing.
So? Which 2 of you want to be heroes? No volunteers? Too bad. Put it on the floor. Now kick it over here. Well, that takes care of that. Now, the truth you were pressing Gina for. Not that it matters much, but the real Alessandro Destamio is buried in the cemetery at Santa Croce. He died in Rome in 1950. Dino here stepped into his shoes and promptly emigrated to America. Where he'd be today if he hadn't been so mean about paying his taxes.
Get out of it!
Up here, quickly!
Popaccia posikas. Move!
Dino!
Think carefully, gentlemen. He's a supreme chief of the mafia.
Take him away.
Andiamo, capo.
One day, Templar, that's a promise.
I can afford to wait, Dino. How about you?